Let's go gambling! And there we go. And today I remembered to be the Octobunter. I forgot about that the other day when we were playing
Oh,
with
you were
Roxy.
your normal human avatar.
Yes. They're in the same save file, so sometimes I just forget to swap between them.
Fair. Sometimes it's complicated to remember everything in regards to prep work.
Yeah.
Hi, and Spretzbearer.
We just
I'm
call him
sure I
Alex.
butchered that pronunciation.
Don't worry, most of us do. But yes, hello everyone. Sorry I was muted for a bit. I was giving Lonk some time to set up.
Yeah, we were doing prep work.
Yes, Ons or Alex is mostly what we call him.
Noted. So yeah, it's second day and final day of extra work. And right
Yeah.
now my high score is 221.
Oh, mine's 240. My friends and I, we'd just been like playing for a while. We actually took like a 2.5 hour anarchy break. Came back to extra work, and after a few matches, we got the 240.
Nice. Hi, Ali. How is your evening going so far? And yes, there is extra work today.
Yes, the final.
Also, fun fact,
Mm.
I'm using a new headset right now because I bought it yesterday.
Oh,
And
nice.
like the sound quality is very amazing, especially because the one I had before was super old and it was struggling to be alive, you know? But
Of course.
right now, it's a Razer headset.
Yeah.
So these headsets have a very
But all off the sudden,
high isolation.
Italians.
So it's like, in a way, even if it's
Hi, Lucas.
everything is very amazing, it feels weird until I get used to it because I'm isolated from my own voice. It's weird.
Yeah. I remember when I upgraded from my previous mic, which was like a PlayStation 5 headset microphone. Oh jeez, I almost fell in the water. Hearing back my own voice through the microphone, because like when it's off, everything's quiet. But there's like a subtle, I can hear myself with this microphone, and it's so weird.
Yeah.
Especially when the gain is up. Because, like, the other day, my friend asked me to record some lines, and Audacity, for some reason, turned my gain all the way up. I could hear my tongue leaving the roof of my mouth. I'm like, oh, that's a weird sound. I didn't think I'd get picked up on the microphone.
Now you will never unhear it.
No, I couldn't. I was, like, literally hearing it all day yesterday. It was torture.
Hi, Bubble.
But yes, hello, Italian. How are you doing, Lucas?
And best of luck with your application, Sally. Feel free to update me later on how it went. Also, there's 2 additional slots if anybody wants to join us during the extra working. We are in the same pool as last time in fees with 5 E's. I'm gonna pin a message here.
I'm sorry, but I gave Alex a I gave Alex a new problem to deal with, apparently. What, can you hear
What?
your own tongue now, Alex? Are you suffering? Are you suffering the sounds? Also, hi, is
No. You monster. Hi, Hunter. How is your weekend going?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about DJ Hunter.
Thanks, mister.
I've heard you refer
Sweet.
to them in your chat a few times while I'm lurking, and I'm just like... immediately snapping to attention like, huh? Who's calling for me?
Oh, yeah. I have to get used to your preferred name being Hunter. I always call you Star by pure inertia.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm used to most people calling me Star. It's just that I've gotten used to my girlfriends calling me Hunter. So it's just like when other people have the name, it confuses me. Which, considering it's a
Yeah.
word as well,
It's like,
it's also just part of usernames. Uh-oh.
has it ever happened to ya that, like, when maybe it's not you, but any other relative share names with each other, and for example, in a family lunch or dinner, somebody says the name, and like three different people are like, huh?
Oh, geez. Yes, kind of. There are people in, like, more of my extended family with similar names. Like, not the same name, just, like, if you're not paying attention, they sound like the same name.
In my case, for example, I share my name with my grandpa.
Oh, nice.
So when somebody says my name, both my grandpa and I are like, what? He knows skills. Why are you in a weird route? Also, yes, thank you for the Command Hunter. The daily question for today: which is the first game you have beaten in 2026, if any?
I think for me, I'm pretty sure it's Portal 2. No, probably just Portal 2. Because, when I got back from my little hiatus at the beginning of the year, I'm like, you know what, guys? We're playing my favorite game. I don't care how many times we've played it before. We're playing Portal 2 again.
I get that.
Oh, that didn't get enough damage.
In my case, I technically haven't beaten any so far because all the games I have been playing lately are like quote-unquote infinite games like Splatoon, Animal Crossing, Mario Kart. These are not games you beat, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Oh, bad fish. I know you have a Switch too, so I would assume you have Mario Kart World. How are you enjoying that? Because I've seen so much praise for the new mechanics in that one. Please.
Thing is, I really like Mario Kart World. Some people have compared this game to 8 Deluxe since launch, and I think it's kind of a weird comparison. Like, it's a fair comparison because it's the last entry. But at the same time, it's not the best comparison because the experience feels very different.
Yeah.
Also, 8 Deluxe with the DLCs added is an insanely big game. Like, if you compare the new racing games like the Sonic Racing or Kart World to 8 Deluxe, you will be like, oh, it has
What
less
is this
caps
remote
or less raceways. And it's because 8 Deluxe is a very unfair standard
Yeah.
because it's a re-release of an old game with all the DLCs plus more DLCs.
Exactly. Like, they added so much to that one. It's so unfair. Also, hi, Firefly! How you doing? How
But
was
if you
Minish
like-
Cat?
If you like Mario Kart
Horizontal rotieren der
or
Fisch.
more the gameplay aspect of it, you will love Kart World. It has a very interesting and dynamic gameplay. If you actually want to learn the insights of the gameplay, you will find a very technical and complicated gameplay.
Yes, I've
There's a lot of nuance to it, more than ever before.
got stuck there in this thing. I've seen the, like, the insane tech that people have been doing with, like, the little, whatever their equivalent is to, like, the squid rolls and stuff. It's insane seeing it all happen. It's just like, what are you doing? Why are you just, oh jeez. Why are you just on the wall for half this race?
Yeah, for example, the question mark block ruins is a race where you can pretty much skip entirely by jumping in the walls.
And we barely survived.
Also, I'm gonna quickly catch up on chat.
Yeah. Also, Firefly, if you did want
No
to
skills, I
join
will
us,
blame you. No skills, why did you make Ali play Overwatch again?
Firefly, if you want to join us, we still have 2
Gasp.
slots open.
You are gonna beat Dream Drop Distance. That's amazing, I love that game.
Also, if someone wants to shout out Izza for me, please. Oh, jeez. And thank you.
And yes, like, you said before you were writing the application, so that's why I'm wishing you good luck with that.
No, no more egg for the Firefly.
You have Fair Raiders, Bubble. I have to play that game. I bought it very close to release, but I don't have people to play it with.
Air Riders.
Yeah, the Kirby game.
I follow someone who is obsessed with Kirby, and I've been like seeing some of his posts. It does look like a lot of fun. I wish I could play it. It's not on Switch 1, is it? It's just a Switch 2 game?
Yeah, only on Switch 2. Which is a big mistake I made a lot at first. I was convinced it was gonna be on both consoles. Turns out it's not. Also, everybody, get to the basket. There's
No!
eggs here.
I'm dead at the basket. There we go.
Nice.
We at least live.
Get on Overwatch. The worst part about these Aldino skills is that it's actually a very tempting offer.
I still can't get over how they just removed the 2 and they're just like, yeah, it's just Overwatch again.
I don't understand what's the deal with that. Like, have they elaborated on what are they gonna do with Overwatch, or?
I don't know. I just know that they just like straight up removed the 2. They call it Overwatch now. And now they're like just adding more heroes. And it's just like, okay, where did this energy come from? And also why? You went through so much effort making everyone switch from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. You made everyone migrate their accounts, all of their crap. Just for like what, a year and a half later or whatever to like switch up on us and go, yeah, we're removing the 2. That thing that we made an insane deal about. What?
Yeah, I'm genuinely interested on, like, what's the idea? What are they planning? But yeah, it's a very weird move. Also, the Among Us official account on Twitter ratioed them by doing a small silly comic of the crewmate picking up the 2 and slapping it into the Among Us logo.
I saw that one. The Among Us Twitter account is so funny. They're so unserious. I love that for them.
Overwatch 3.
Oh, Marvel Rivals was pushing them? I guess. This is another, like, hero shooter. So I guess they finally felt intimidated to actually step up and do something.
Yeah, it's becoming very big. Bigger than probably anybody was expecting. Hi, Leo, how are ya?
Oh. What happened here? No, you stupid small fry, go away. Oh. There goes that one. Oh yeah, the other day, when I was playing Extra Work with my friends, this was, I believe, after we got our, high score. we got like a good match. All right, we got like about 200, like around the 200, like high 190, low 200 kind of area, and it was a decent score, you know. And with that same exact team, we played again. And one of them, for some reason, the second the match started throwing himself in the water. And my friend and I were just like, okay, that's really weird. We hadn't even done anything yet. Why? What's with this insane hostility the second the match starts? And at first we didn't realize it was the same person from last time. But then, you know, like they kept throwing themselves in the water. Like all throughout wave 1. And they were like in this corner over here. Just like constantly throwing themselves in. So I stood here the whole wave and just kept reviving them. So that way it could tally on the thing that they were actively throwing. Because, you know, I'm not going to let them just sit there and do that and not get a tally up. And then during the griller wave, they kept doing the same thing. They just kept throwing themselves in the water, just kept, like, dying. It was ridiculous. We couldn't figure out why still. And...
yeah, I don't get it.
exactly. And then, like, he kept doing it in wave 3, which was driving us crazy. Like, even the rando was starting to notice and was, like, getting annoyed. Uh-oh. Speaking of randos, there goes one of them. This one's on me.
Somebody not only threw themselves to the water, but they threw the cable too.
Yeah. But, like, they kept doing it until, like, wave 4 when they finally, like, decided to lock in and actually participate in the match. And by the time we were done, in 5 waves, they accumulated 21 deaths according to the marker. Like, 21 times being revived. 18 of them were me, by the way. Which was insane. Because, like, despite the fact that the dude was, like, constantly just, like, ending it all, we did decently fine that match, and my friend and I, like, literally paused everything we were doing just to report him, because, like, we have never seen such desperate throwing before. It was ridiculous.
I don't get why somebody would throw like that in wave 1.
Exactly! Like, when you start throwing in wave 1, because there was, like, a mess up, and your teammates are, like, still reviving you, you stop. And you keep playing the game. This dude wasn't. He was continuing it until wave 4. And then last night, after my art stream, I raided into that same friend because he was playing extra work again. He got this rando who he thought was just a little dumb, who didn't really know what was going on. And then he gets to the end of the match, 0 eggs deposited, 11 assists for eggs deposited. This person, in 5 waves, actively did not deposit a single egg. And yes, they were missing 1 egg in wave 1. How do you
Why
go?
are there people who play like that?
I don't know, but like, how do you go 5 waves without depositing any eggs and thinking that your account will still be standing after that? How do you... Nintendo will see that as
I'm
for
also
what it
confused
is.
because, like, I get some people want to just, like, quote-unquote troll you to screw up your game and stuff, but it's like, this is extra wave. You will take, like, 8 minutes or something each time. It has to be very boring for that person.
Yeah. This has to be extremely boring, especially because you're playing the same thing over and over again, like freaking Groundhog Day. And it's just like, how are you getting any enjoyment out of this?
Fun fact, because Groundhog Day mentioned, like, the Groundhog Day was last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And in a TV network here in Spain, during that day, they broadcasted the movie on a loop the 24 hours.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
There's so many eggs over here. There we go. Hell yeah.
Still sleepy? What time is it over there, Leo? Swimming in salsa verde. You are swimming in salsa verde.
I'm still amused
Okay,
that
I will catch up on chat. Then in between games.
oh wait, I
And as
shouldn't
we
do
said
that.
before, there are 2 slots, so if anybody, like maybe Ali, Bubble, Alex, No Skills, wants to join, you have the pool here in the pinned message.
We can collect egg together.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, still speaking of Groundhog Day, I'm still not over that there is an official sequel to that movie that's a video game. It's a
What?
yeah, it's a VR video game. And it's a sequel to Groundhog Day, and it follows the main character's son from the first movie. And his son gets to experience the
And
Groundhog
is
Day
he
thing.
also trapped in a time loop?
Yes, it is so cool. I watched my favorite Irishman play it like forever ago. Oh, hello. Give me those eggs.
The funniest thing you could do is like to stream that game someday and then hide the VOD once you end, and the next day stream it again. But like you write everything you said in the first like 2 to 3 minutes in a paper,
Yeah.
and you just read again.
Gaslight everyone. Perfect excuse to gaslight your chat. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That went well.
SMA Charlie.
My breakfast lunch soup is finished. Has been consumed.
What were you eating?
Just ramen. It's like, you know the like basic dollar store chicken ones? We have like, you know what Costco is. I'm sure you've heard of Costco.
I know what Costco is, but there are no Costco's here.
Fair. We have one like in the area, and we get this box of those like dollar store ones, and it's a box of 48. So I have a bunch of those, and I just add some beef stock to it to like give it an actual flavor. So it's like chicken and beef flavor, kind of. Very decent for
Interesting.
a nice quick meal.
Here we have like a retail store yakisoba
Ooh,
brand with like soy sauce, a bit of beef, and the yakisoba.
yeah.
And with this type of food, it's like, is it the best thing ever? Not really, but it's fine enough, and it's cheap, and you cook it fast.
Mhm.
It's very serviceable. The news took me hosted. Okay, we have Ali here. Anybody else, or do we start?
Up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna, just in case, send an invite. Wait for some seconds, and if not, I will click ready. And what were you guys yapping about here? I'm a retail worker. Why does the job website tell me about airport security when I put in retail? Oh, they changed the UI in Overwatch? Like, they are already making changes. I thought
Really? That's
all of
quick.
that rebranding thingy was like a long-term announcement.
Nah, they had that stuff ready. What the hell?
We should keep him on the hook until he joins us in Overwatch.
Why am I being punished as well?
Oh no, the Christian cross. I'm being consumed by the holy.
Okay, we can start.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. Letters scare sacro me. Also for Leo, the daily question. If you want to yap with us. Yeah, like being fair, Blizzard has never been good at management. They have clearly shown that over the
It's like their
years,
whole thing.
but yeah, but with Overwatch, it's beyond ridiculous. It's funny, even. Like, did you play Overwatch 1 or are you aware of the whole story with that game?
Me? I played a tiny bit of Overwatch 1, but I don't really know much about Blizzard other than, you know, what makes it to the news.
Yeah. So thing is, with Overwatch 1, they were not able to balance the game in any of the patches, and they became very desperate because people were getting desperate.
Yep.
And they started doing super weird stuff like banning heroes weekly,
What?
putting restrictions in the compositions like this week these heroes are banned and you can only play one DPS, one tank, two supports.
Oh, I do remember that at least. From the few times I played. The like
And if
class
you are
restrictions.
if the game you are managing is a hero shooter, there's no reason for you to do something like that.
Exactly.
Freedom of choice is the whole point of those games.
Actually, funny that you mentioned that. There is a popular TF2 YouTuber who has like his own set of servers that he hosts. And not only does he have random crits off, because that's like a thing with TF2. People hate random crits. They will like cuss you out in chat if they die to a random crit. It's just so weird. He has that banned, but then he also has on his servers class limitations. Like you can't have more than 3 of one person playing, like engineer, for example. And I remember hearing that, and I'm like, why would you do that? I get there are people who do like, okay, everyone, let's go heavy. The entire team's heavy now. But that's for funny. Why ban the funny, huh? I want to see an entire team of one class. It's stupid.
Yeah, and like I can understand how some people, for example, were like, no, they are promoting diversity in the gameplay because you have to choose different heroes and stuff. But you cannot force people to play what you want them to play. Like, imagine, for example, you are a Reaper main, and
Yeah.
that week Reaper is banned. It's like,
Yeah, what the hell?
what do you do for that week?
Okay,
like-
yeah, sure, the eggs go over there.
Play Sombra, duh.
Exactly. The
You
Italian
cannot
is on.
do that. You are screwing up with everybody.
Bye. Dang it.
I hate grillers.
They're not fun. Well,
Oh, no.
the thing is, I would so use my special, but I need it for Mothership. By the way, is this? Oh, jeez. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to talk. Oh, I landed on that griller. Damn it. Well, this went well.
Yeah, I think we're gonna struggle quite a bit with the wave 2.
Yeah.
I have noticed, because I had the opportunity of playing with people yesterday, that Griller waves can. Griller. I really struggle with rolling my R's. Griller waves can be
Mhm.
pretty simple-ish to handle when you are in a VC coordinated with people, but when you are not, or like there are randoms or people you are not communicating with, it becomes super difficult.
Yeah. Because everyone has a different strat for Griller. And there's like a strat that a lot of people have been using for this specific Griller that not everyone knows about. I'm sure you've seen it, the clinging on the wall above the water and then the eggs land at the basket.
No, I didn't. The strat we had yesterday was to kill them very near their spawn, and with everybody being coordinated, they are easy-ish to kill.
Mm. I
But
guess
yeah,
we can try that.
coordination, it's difficult.
Yeah. One.
Oh, so, Leo, you haven't played any game you can technically beat, right? I was yapping before about how I technically haven't beaten any game this year because I have been playing infinite games like Splatoon, Animal Crossing, Mario Kart. If that makes any sense, you cannot say that you have beaten those games.
At least in a standard way.
Since Uma Musume is a gacha game, it kinda falls into that category.
Yeah. Is she approaching?
Good one, Ali. The thing
Meanwhile,
about Overwatch, especially now with 5v5, is that you have to... Oh yeah, it's countering the enemy picks. Oh, there's this one very nefarious clip I saw from one tournament in Overwatch 1. In Overwatch 1, there was a point in which a hero called Brigitte was so incredibly broken that there
Yeah.
were teams with only Brigitte.
oh,
And there were some teams that didn't use Brigitte, but if they saw the enemy team using a Brigitte full comp, you could see them like starting the match, realizing, going back to base, and changing their heroes to Brigitte. It's not pretty to watch.
I did not realize that Bridget was so overpowered at one point.
It
That
was...
does It does explain some hate that I saw towards her. I thought people just
Yeah.
didn't like her because woman. Because that's the sentiment I was
no,
seeing
no,
for like a
it's
lot
because she broke the game for a year.
of them. Excellent.
Also, Overwatch is kind of a very bad example of character is hated because woman.
Yeah, it is, but like with the TF2 community,
Like,
at least on
I
Tumblr
get your
at the time.
point.
TF2 community specifically was the only one that I was seeing doing that because the TF2 community is just weird.
They're nice.
It's going a lot. There we go.
Same no skills. I do like Brigitte a lot. I think it's a very fun character. But she also broke the game
Hello.
at some point. Which is
Found the
more on
water.
Blizzards than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here they come. Booyah.
No. Uh-oh. No, let me up! Oh no! Someone's egg went flying. How did Twunk die that time? There was nothing near them.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Inner workings of this game are an enigma.
You are an enigma.
Here.
I'm thriving so much with this wave after the Griller incident.
I know, right? It's like, finally, something relaxing. Can you not, like, double ping-pong me? Jeez.
It's fun because this is the first time I dedicate a weekend to playing extra.
Really?
And it's interesting because the patterns are fixated. Fixed. So, unlike normal Salmon Run, in which you have random seeds and stuff, you actually have to train with your seed and develop strats, coordination. It's a very interesting
No! There was
change
a
of
fish in my
pace.
way! No, we...
And I have really enjoyed like the grind
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
or the different experience. No, Ali, don't get yeeted.
I used to dedicate more time to extra work.
Resist.
I used to do like whole 8 to 10 hour streams of just extra work because I'm like, I need to get this high score up. I need to get this high score up. I was like desperate to get it up.
Wow.
I don't do that no more. I got my 1 gold badge and I'm happy with that.
I have always been someone who does short streams because I get tired when I try to go, for example, 5 hours of streaming or 4.
Yeah.
I'm used to short streams, but there was one time in which I streamed 13 hours
Oh,
and
wow.
then 9 hours the next day with 0 hours of sleep in between.
Oh my goodness.
That was when Origami King was released.
So I assume you beat it in
When-
those like 2
When
days.
Actually, I didn't. It's a
Really?
pretty lengthy game. So when Origami was released in 2020, I did a 13-hour stream. Then I had some things to do with friends I had at that time.
Yeah.
And then I didn't sleep. And the next day, as soon as I arrived back home, I started streaming Origami King again. And I was so very visibly tired, and it was very noticeable that I hadn't slept in between.
Yeah.
I was like misreading dialogues, misunderstanding
Oh
puzzles.
no.
I do character voices when reading dialogues.
Oh no, that's even worse. That
There's
tires
one
you out
point
more,
in second
dude.
stream in which I kind of gave up and everybody started having the same voice.
Fair enough. Also,
I could
Lucas.
have,
No, go on. No, what were you going to say? I'm
I
sorry.
could have, if I had had enough brain energy in that second stream, I could have made a very funny bit of like doing something like a Dumbledore-esque voice
Yeah.
with everybody.
Oh, oh, oh.
Mario, you're in the wrong castle. So what I'm hearing is 24-hour stream coming soon.
Yeah, 24-hour
Only-
long.
Only if you sub in tier 3 to support the channel. Wink. If we arrive to the sub goal before the end of the month.
Come on, guys. Only 52 more subs. Go on.
Let's go. I will do some super long stream at some point because it has to be a pretty interesting experience.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I will say my longest stream on record is about 18 hours, and that was my New Year's stream. Otherwise, I did do a 15-hour big run stream that went on so long that my one of my mods lives like on the other side of the world. He's like 12 hours ahead of me, and he not only showed up at the start of stream to say hi, but then near the end of the stream, he's just like, I went to sleep. I went out for breakfast and for lunch, and you're still here. Go to bed, you Vicodin addict. I'm like, fuck off. I am
There's
still
somebody I know.
playing games.
There's somebody I know, another streamer from the Spanish community,
Mhm.
who, when the Grand Festival was taking place, she streamed around 21 hours in a row ish, and she is from Latin America, so like there's a time zone difference.
Yeah.
I saw her starting at my 1 a.m.
Mhm.
and
Oh, what
then I check on her stream, I go to sleep, I wake up, and she's still going. The morning passes, I have lunch, I check, and she's still streaming. I do something with my IRL friend,
Yeah.
and I come back home during the night, and she's still there.
Oh my goodness. I know with Grand
And she's a
Fest.
VTuber.
Oh, really?
She's a VTuber, so at one point in time, she disabled the VTuber model and replaced it with, you know, that picture of a very tired cat
Yes.
with squinty eyes?
Yeah, I love that picture.
It was that with her inkling hair.
Oh, that's amazing. Question real quick. Does this happen to
And
be a
I-
purple inkling? Does their name start with a
no.
V? No? Oh.
No.
No?
Who are you thinking of? I'm curious now.
Well, I could have sworn Vic has like a avatar at least to use.
Oh no, but it's from the Spanish community.
Oh, I think I forgot that part. Then I wouldn't know. Unfortunately.
Thank you so much, Ali, for gifting that sub to No Skills. I hope you enjoy all of these emojis. I love them so much myself.
I of course love the burrito one. Very cute. Very round.
You know, it's fun that I didn't know that Wave 1 had a maximum of 21 eggs.
Really?
And there was a point yesterday when, like, the moment I noticed, because I was told that was the case, but I didn't pay that much attention. There was
Yeah.
a moment yesterday in which we arrived to the 21 mark, and there were like almost 30 seconds left, and I noticed that, yeah, during those 30 seconds, no boss spawned. It was so weird.
Yes. Uh-oh. Those are on the wrong platform.
Hi, Yosu, how are ya?
I believe the bosses stop spawning at the last 30 seconds in normal battle as well, which is why that happens, but also because the hazard level is so low, it can't spawn anymore. Oh, we're leading them up? Oh.
No.
I could not get down fast enough. There's a
No,
knife one.
Wally.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Hey, Wellstring. Whoa, hey. Whoa, hi. Hi,
Wow.
Ryusei. Whoa. Hello, Ryusei. How are you doing? We're struggling with gorillas right now.
30 people?
Hi, Ryusei. Hi, Moonstar. How's everyone doing? It's going well. I got a high score of 240 the other night. And because this second wave genuinely sucks, we're kind of struggling on it right now. But that's fine. We're still having fun. But yeah, welcome in everyone. What were you playing, Ryusei? I don't... was it Monster Hunter? Or were you playing something else today? I'm curious because how is everyone doing? For those who have not met me before, my name is Sarsong. Yeah, it was Monster Hunter, of course. Of course, what would I expect from you? I'm just messing. But, I usually am playing Splatoon most days, but currently we've been playing a lot of Portal 2. I know I'm not playing it right now, but I will be... not tomorrow, Monday. Nope, Tuesday. I know what day it is. Trust, I know what day it is. It's fine. But yeah, I do hope you had a fun time with Monster Hunter Ryusei. Nice seeing you. It's nice seeing you too, Moonstar. If you guys need to go raid and run, because I know you're on the other side of the world, please go do so. I'd like you guys to rest. Especially because it should be almost 1 a.m. for you. So go to sleep. Right now. Go to sleep. Don't knock me in the water.
Are they from Australia?
Not Australia.
Or around that zone?
Yes, around that zone. But yeah, they're on the other side of the world. Go to sleep, guys. I do appreciate the raid, but don't stay up
it's
past
super
2 a.m.
late.
like I did. I stayed up till like, what, 3 or 4 a.m. just reading, and then I woke up at like 8:30 this morning and just continued reading. Trailer and now, so go rest. Yeah! Once again, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it, Ryusei. It's always nice seeing you. The rare times that I do get to when our schedules align. But please do go rest. Oh, jeez. When did we lose a teammate? That's
I
fun.
don't know.
It wasn't... Okay, because it is Ali. You said their name is Ali, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to, like, reset? Because it's just wave 1?
Do you want to join us, Yosu? We are doing open lobby games right now.
Yes. We got one more slot.
In the fish pool.
We'll reset if you want to, Ali.
Oh, you beat Curious Adventure. That's amazing. I love that game. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's wave 2 again, and also there's only 3 of us. So that time I didn't even do anything. The fish just pushed me off. I love small fry. They're so much fun to deal with.
It was all according to the Keikaku.
Hmm? By the way, I will say that raid did startle me because I have a specific raid alert that plays when it's a raid party over 10, and it screams security alert at me, so that like actually spooked me. I need some water.
I have one Twitch points reward that plays the SpongeBob Chase music sound, and there's a funny story behind that one.
Oh please, how much is that one? It's only 200?
200.
Me with my 7,300. I can definitely redeem a few.
Thank you, Yosu. I love that. Also, Yosu is booting up the game, so I will send the invite again.
Yeah.
It's fun because I always tell this story. My idea with this one alert was to use a police siren type of sound, or a stock sound. And there was this very specific one I had in mind, and I couldn't find it, and I became frustrated because I was like, these other police siren sounds are not as good as the one I have in my mind.
They don't invoke the right amount of fear.
Exactly. And I was like, okay, alternatives. And my first alternative was Green Skirt Chase.
Is that the name of
Like,
the
that's the name
SpongeBob?
of the OST. Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that.
People liked it because it's very silly, so
Yeah.
it stayed that way.
Gotta keep the silly.
Yeah. Also, Yosu, how was your Archipelago event? Like the one you were invited to? A scrapper will soon appear over here.
Hello, Icy Rose. Ah! Welcome in. I was trying to just deal with lessers. Thank you, Allie. The fish has been interesting. We have been struggling on grillers, but that's because grillers sucks. So... But otherwise it's been going fine. Like, the other waves go, for the most part, perfectly fine. It's just griller.
Yeah, the other ones are kind of easy. But wave 2, man.
There we go, in the air. Now just... Oh! Jeez. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, please. I need to get this egg up. We are not getting under 21.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, when I was playing with that, friend of mine the other day, we experienced a glitch where in wave 1, it said that we had collected 22 eggs. And we're just like staring at it, and we're just like, that's not possible. It's not we can't get 22 eggs. That would have meant an extra boss, and we missed 2 eggs. What is this? When I checked the app later, it said 21 eggs. All we can assume is that there was just some calculation in the game that went wrong when putting the eggs in. It was so weird. I've genuinely never seen that before in Extra Work. And I'm so glad we caught it on stream, because it's just like, otherwise there's no proof. The app deleted the proof.
I have never seen that overall, like neither in Extra or in any Salmon mode.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, outside of Extra Work, it's hard to tell, because, you know, it's not, like, a seeded amount. But, like, it is physically impossible to get over 21 eggs in Mayhem. And at least it didn't count to like our grand total, and we didn't get like a new high score out of it, so there was no way for it to be like any sort of cheat. But it was just... I cannot imagine what would cause the game to like double count me.
Yeah. Because I imagine, I'm no programmer, but I imagine the programming for that has to be very simple.
Yeah, that
Like,
has to be the most
item gets
straightforward
here
thing ever.
plus 1.
Exactly. Why are we slamming the door?
We will never know.
I was focused on the wrong thriller. That actually jump scared me.
I do have this question, like, imagine this. So, you know how in speedruns you can program a task, a tool-assisted speedrun,
Yes.
to get the theoretical best results ever because you input it frame by frame. So imagine in the future we can emulate Splatoon 3 and dissect the game. Like, imagine we could program a task to get the maximum amount possible in an extra work
Oh my
because the
goodness.
seats are fixed.
Yeah, that would be insane to see. Like, to watch a video of all
Yeah.
4 perspectives from the task, that would be amazing. It's just like, okay, we've seen what the overfishers can do. We can see what those ones do. What about the bot? What's the bot got in store for us?
That sounds like a nightmare to program as well because you have to program the perfect inputs for the 4 players at the same time.
Yeah, and in a 3D space rather than like a point and click or something.
Exactly.
Give me
Thank you
that.
so much for your follow, Splattyverse. Welcome in. How is your day going? We are doing some extra work business.
Nope, not that. We are egging it. There's so much egg. Go. Eggs are.
Perfect.
No, don't apologize, Icy Rose. It's fine. We are mostly just yapping, so we
Oh,
do
I think I
accidentally
know.
ignore a few messages.
I think I know that game.
Rift of the Necrodancer.
It
Yeah,
was
that
the
one's
one
a
that
cool
then
one.
got a collab with Zelda.
Yes, it is. I believe one of my.
I hope
girlfriends
you're
right
having
now.
fun, Icy.
Yeah. Like based on art style alone, it looks like a pretty sick rhythm game.
Yeah. Cadence of Hyrule. So, correct me if I'm mistaken. If I'm... Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think... Like, there's the original game, and then Nintendo made a collab with them to make Cadence of Hyrule. Maybe I'm super wrong, but I remember that being the story.
I would not put that past them to be like, well, if you want our collab, it needs to be a separate game. Like, have you seen the thing with Fortnite that's been like happening that people keep talking about every time that Fortnite does a random collab?
No, what happened with Fortnite?
So, with on Fortnite, you know, they have V-Bucks, they have like the currency thing, and oh jeez. And if you buy any on your Switch, it is exclusive to your Switch. You cannot access it anywhere. That is the same for a decent amount of platforms, but like some of them, I think like PlayStation, PC, and Xbox, you can like have the same currency balance, like the V-Bucks balance between all of them. So that way you don't have to like keep buying extra for different platforms. And Nintendo wanted theirs exclusively on their console because, you know, if they want people to buy V-Bucks, they want it on theirs. They go through their things that they get the sales tax or whatever of purchasing on their system.
Yeah.
And if Nintendo were to ever do a collab with Fortnite and have any of their IPs in that game, you can guarantee that Nintendo would make it a deal so that not only are those characters purchasable only on the Nintendo Switch, but also only visible on Nintendo consoles. Because there's our...
Didn't they do that with Rocket League?
I believe so. Which is why it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Fortnite. And so, like, there's a bunch of stuff that looks very Splatoon themed. Like, Splatoon 1 colors, a lot of, like, ink splattered stuff. Like, it's very obvious that they want to do a Splatoon collab. But they can't, because Nintendo would want it exclusive to their systems, which do not run Fortnite well at all. My phone runs Fortnite better than my Switch. Which is sad, because it's a phone. And so, it's just never going to happen, because there's not a significant enough player base that is Switch exclusive for Fortnite to agree to that.
Yeah.
But, Rift of the Necrodancer, I mean, it's just a game, a separate game, other than a DLC that is just exclusive to one console. They can get away with that. It doesn't really affect them as much as that would.
Booyah. Sorry, booyah.
Yeah, my phone runs it better. My phone actually
And-
runs Fortnite better than my PS4 Slim, which is sad.
I'm gonna quickly catch up on everybody.
Yeah.
Just in case, for my usual viewers, I'm very sorry that I'm reading very slowly today. Extra work games are pretty lengthy, and I'm trying to play decently enough.
We're locking in.
Yeah, like, well, you have looked sometimes, Star, like, you know that I usually read super fast
Mhm.
at the expense of playing very wonkily.
Yeah.
This is kind of the opposite in a way.
Mhm.
Okay, what are you guys yapping about? A friend of Josu's also have the security alert.
Oh wait, someone else does? Hold on.
No, small fries are funny no skills because in Splatoon 2 they were practically inoffensive, but in Splatoon 3 they are much more dangerous. Some people had a hard time adapting to Salmon Run is in Splatoon 3 because you cannot just go and tank your way through them. Cannons of Hyrule. They tried to make that with Samus. I'm guessing it didn't work. Fortnite runs better in the Switch too.
Has
Oh,
one
you
with-
played Kingdom Hearts 2 in the archipelago? That sounds amazing. I would love to ask people someday to do an archipelago, like as a sort of special stream.
Mhm.
Do you know what an archipelago is, Star?
No, but like when I hear that, I think of like a series of islands, but that doesn't sound like what you're talking about.
I mean, you're not wrong. I repeat aloud. Yes, don't worry, Ali. Like, we're not doing rotations right now because at the moment only you and Yosu want to play. So, yeah, you can stay here as much as you guys want. Unless, like, more people appear and also want to play, in that case, we will start rotating. But yeah, we can egg together. Wonkily, don't you mean Lonkily?
Also, Josu, question: the person who you know who has like the
And remember, testing
security
is
alert
the
thing.
future.
Can
And
I
the future
ask,
starts with you.
is it also the TF2 one? Because mine is from TF2 Man vs. Machine, because I love that mode. Also, thank you for the follow, Fantasyland. I do appreciate it. It's straight up from just one specific map, is where my alert is from. I'm curious, though.
I hope everything goes well for you, Bubble. That's the case. You have everybody's support here. And my DMs are always open for you. So an archipelago is a program in which you can connect games. So, for example, imagine this. I am playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You are playing Metroid Prime. Yosu is playing Kingdom Hearts. And Ali is playing Pokemon Red.
Mm-hmm.
So the archipelago connects those 4 games and makes some items only obtainable in the other person's game. So for example, if I want to get the hookshot, maybe the hookshot is on Yosu's Kingdom Hearts 2 file and he has to go to the Hollow Bastion to get the hookshot for me.
Yeah.
And maybe he has a Keyblade in your world, and if you complete World 2 in Metroid Prime, you will get the Keyblade for him. I think that's super fun. It can be very complicated. I know there are a lot of settings to streamline the process, but I would love to call people to try an archipelago.
I have seen one of my mutuals do that. Like, when you started describing it, I realized it was that. I completely forgot, like, how archipelago is spelled, and I think I just struggled to read it when it was on their stream title. But now I get— oh shoot, my controller batteries. You know, it's wave 1, who cares? Well... No! How did I get knocked out of the thing? I got bumped out of the railing for some reason. There we go.
I'm gonna take care of the second deal.
Nope, no, I thought I was out of that. Hi. Thank you. Oh, we're behind schedule on this. Thanks for logging in, Firefly.
Nice, 21. Almost took care of you along.
Yay!
Hang in there, Bubble. Everything will be fine, I promise.
Firefly is ready for egg.
And it is very cool, no skills. Again, in my opinion, it's better when archipelagos are not big. Because this requires a level of compromise from everybody. Because if somebody doesn't advance, everybody will be stuck in place.
Yeah.
But as a small thing, with maybe 3 or 4 people and some settings, like some of the easy settings turned on, so it's not super complicated and wonky, it could be a very fun experience for a weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I will say the person who I watched play it, one of them, I believe it was this the person who I was watching it themselves, because I did swap between a few perspectives. They were doing art as part of it, and so their friends had to like unlock pieces of like MS Paint for them, and it was so funny. Because like I believe for a while they just straight up didn't have an erase tool. They didn't have like a bucket. They couldn't edit their brush settings. It was it was ridiculous. You go away, you stupid little fish. Ow. Yep. There we go.
I once tried an archipelago. Like, we didn't finish it, but we were trying it to see how it worked and stuff. We were too many people, so it was not the best. Again, as soon as somebody was busy or had a busy weekend, another person was stuck without being able to advance.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and I played Link's Awakening. And have you ever played Link's Awakening?
No. My first Zelda game was Breath of the Wild, unfortunately. Sorry, my first actual one. The first Zelda game I ever played was technically the one that came with Nintendo Land, which is
What?
Nintendo Land for the Wii U. There's like a Zelda game in it that's like barely
Oh.
Zelda.
That doesn't count,
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
it?
That's why I said it doesn't. Which is why my first one is
If
Breath
it
of the
counted, I
Wild.
would be considered a Metroid fan because I love the Metroid minigame. So in Link's Awakening, there is a hidden collectible that you obtain by using your shovel throughout all the map.
Yeah.
And these collectibles are pretty hard to obtain because, again, it's an old Game Boy game, so as you can imagine, the map works with squares.
Yep.
So, because there are a lot of collectibles there, I had to use the shovel a lot because somebody was like, hey, my Keyblade is in your game. It's one of
Oh,
those
no.
collectibles. Like, oh no. And somebody was like, hey, my special key from Sylph Co in Pokemon Red is also one of those collectibles, so I had to very quickly shovel through every square in the game to find everybody's items. It was
Yeah.
a pretty unfortunate situation.
Link's adventure in digging holes. That's all that was for you. Hell yeah.
Okay, the Stinger is no more. Me playing Metroid Dread. Are you a Metroid fan, no skills?
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No! Also, hi, Smallback. Sorry. I did not see the message. I do apologize. Today is just extra work. And we're having a fun time. I need water all of a sudden. What the hell?
And we are having a fun time.
so... My voice just like straight up died on me. Okay. Thank you for Booyah Bomb. No, I tried to get this thing. Ah. I want to have some water.
Technically, you're right, Firefly. Like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the odd ones out because that formula has only been used for 3 games in the franchise. Because again, it's the new formula.
Yes.
In my case, I'm a very big Zelda fan. I started playing in 2013, and I kinda prefer the old formula. I prefer classic Zelda.
I'm sure a lot of people do. Because, like, not many people truly like the, every game is now open world for no oh, no. There we go. Do we have a specialty zone? Oh, on the big shots, potentially? Because I'm at a tri-strike. Oh. Think you ever got rid of the big shots, by the way. Or not, never mind, they're still there. I thought they were done. There's just 3 of them, I'm dead. Thank you.
Please, guys, keep throwing those eggs. I'm here in basket.
Nope. Couldn't get off that in time.
Oh no. Beeps.
No.
I love Metroid, specifically the 2D games. The 3D games kinda suck. You know, no skills. Now you have half of the Metroid fanbase going after you with light torches.
No skills is going to get crucified by half the fandom. By no skills, sorry.
No skills will be no more soon.
Exactly. Firefly, are you joining
He
us?
will go
for
from
today?
no skills to no more.
Exactly. No skills to no life left.
Egg, egg, egg.
Yes. My friend wishes to join. At least for a few matches. I'm not sure how long Firefly's sticking around.
Who is joining? Sorry,
Firefly.
I'm catching up with chat.
Firefly wishes to join.
Nice. In that case, yeah, I
Thank
think
you, Ali.
Ali already left. I think it's fair because Ali arrived first.
Firefly! Where's my Kelpsola friend?
You said 3D Metroid sucks. That's a very unpopular opinion. And also, like, if I want to be, like, that one guy who overcomplicates everything, let's say that there are 4 Zelda formulas, okay? And bear with me for a second. Let's say there is classic 2D, classic 3D, new 3D, and new 2D. With new 2D being Echoes of Wisdom, which is basically the new formula, but applied to the top-down Zelda games.
Yeah.
If I have to choose one out of the 4, I would choose classic 2D. I love the top-down Zelda games, and I loved the classic 3D too. Like, I love Majora, I love Wind Waker, I love Skyward. But at least for me, I find a very big comfort in The Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages, Zelda 1, A Link to the Past, Spirit Tracks,
Yeah.
the Oracle games. Have you played more games apart from Breath of the Wild?
That's the only Zelda game I've played. My dad has a bunch of the old ones, like, on the original systems. and we each have like our own emulator console that has like basically all the old games. I just haven't gotten to play them because I'm not the biggest fan of top-downs and turn-based combat in general. So, well, I know Zelda isn't turn-based, but it's still like...
I will make my mission for that to change.
Okay.
You will forcefully be introduced to classic Zelda.
I see. I have no choice in the matter.
If it's against your will or not, will be decided.
Oh, okay.
Throughout the
well,
way.
Then. How you feel about that, Firefly? I'm sure you're happy with that. Also, I'm checking a Discord notification, you stupid fish. Making sure it wasn't important.
I already have no life. Says no skills.
Whichever one that
I
is.
already plan to force him to play A Link to the Past next. Yes, Firefly, yes.
I'm being peer pressured.
During
wait.
February, you will see Firefly and I arguing about if we should force you to play Ocarina or A Link to the Past first.
Oh boy.
No, but now, like, jokes aside, I really recommend you to try classic Zelda. If you don't like the top-down games, like, at least the 3D ones, like Ocarina, Twilight Princess.
Yeah. I might like those. I know I was gifted Majora's Mask by my uncle when, like, I think the year it came out. I didn't have glasses at the time, so I couldn't really read what was happening on that tiny DS screen. So I kind of gave up on that one through the tutorial. I don't know if I still have it, but that could be another one to play. I don't know how I would stream it though, because it is a physical copy. I don't have any of those. Can you not? 3DS. Sorry, tiny small fry that I couldn't see.
He could, yes.
Okay. Nice egg. Alright, we got 6.
And then there's the Zelda 2 formula. Yeah, we could say that's a 5th formula. The Zelda 2 Faces of Evil and Wand of Gameleon formula. So, for context, Faces of
Owie.
Evil and Wand of Gameleon are the weird Philips CDI Zeldas. Like, you know, I'm sure you have seen the cutscenes. Like Morshu or Link saying, I'm so hungry I could not eat an Octorok.
Come back when you're a little richer.
My boy, and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I have Mom, rupees, come back when you're more richer. Yeah, so these are the weird Philips CDI Zelda games. These do exist, I can tell you that. They in fact exist and are games you can play.
Oh, that's wonderful. I need to find a place on where to play them, obviously, but they do sound fun just because they're just so dumb. Like, of all the clips I've seen.
Me saying you can play them doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. But like, they're so silly. Why not?
Firefly will look at you in pain watching you starting with Faces of Evil.
Firefly will watch in pain no matter what I do. I don't think they were particularly happy with the way I was approaching Breath of the Wild. Hell yeah.
This was an amazing wave 3.
Well, I got my resident overfisher with us.
Oh, Firefly is an overfisher.
Not in the, like, insane score sense, in the just tries a lot. Tries hard. We both do.
The only one I like is Tears of the Kingdom, says No Skills. That's a very interesting take. I can tell you, I haven't seen that opinion anywhere. In fact, I have seen people saying they only like Breath of the Wild, but not Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is a very interesting case because it's a game that has been met with a mixed reception as time went on.
I'm escaping the cannon, by the way.
Okay.
Away. I'm just trying to live. There we go, one more egg. Nice.
Nice. You got Overwatch and Apex, two games that heavily annoy me when I play by myself.
Oh, hi, Izzy. Are you being
No,
pity?
Ali. Don't bring No Skills to Overwatch again. Stop. Leave him alone.
Allie will drag everyone to Overwatch.
He's trying to drag me as well, and they will succeed.
At some point.
Hmm?
At some point. It'll work.
No.
Stinger's down. Hell yeah.
Steelhead is as well. Now, let's get the steel eels. One is down. The other one is as well.
No, come on! Yes, there we go. Oh, that almost didn't work. Hell yeah. There we go. High Firefly. Oh, I actually got that.
I don't understand the Ocarina of Time hype. Yes, it was the first one of its kind, but it just doesn't hold up. Like, first, I disagree. I think it does hold up. Like, not super perfectly, of course. Like, you can tell in some things that it's an old game, but it holds up very, very well even today. And second, there's a big hype around that game because it's a game that really redefined how a 3D adventure game should work. And the new games still use mechanics and features from Ocarina. Like the way you approach enemies with the auto lock feature was something that Ocarina started unperfected, for example. Again, there's a lot we have to thank Ocarina for.
Mhm.
Oh, you started with Wind Waker. That's awesome. I love Wind Waker. Star, you're gonna be dragged into Overwatch, says Ali.
No, I will not. I have nothing that can run it. My computer would probably explode. My PS5 I don't have online, and I am not paying for online for PlayStation. I'd rather die. I do not like my PlayStation enough for that. The thing is for playing games on discs, and that's it. Oh.
There are people who make Dead Cells from making another game
Yeah.
from Konami.
Mhm.
Castlevania.
Oh. Didn't they have a Castlevania collab for Dead Cells?
Yes, they did. And they were, and Konami was like, huh. They said, you know what? You can do that. I'm absolutely going to get that.
Mhm.
I'm absolutely screening that. You can go, oh wow.
Sorry, everyone. My dad's here. He wanted to tell me that. He's also harassing my cat. Stop harassing the cat.
How easy.
She's my Izzy. Stop harassing her. She sounds like a squeaky toy.
I think that was super wholesome. I also wish my father jumps
Do I
curd
have a
milk
Costco
with.
hot dog?
No.
Did you know
No.
Konami is making a new game?
You know what they sell?
What?
Someone sells a thing that sits
Actually at Costco.
no,
No.
someone sells it.
Oh,
You can bring that t-shirt. Yeah.
yes. Stop harassing the cat! Oh my goodness. But yes. My dad just likes popping in. He does like saying hi to my chat as well.
Assalamu alaikum.
Not that. Also, Dad, everyone's peer pressuring me to play more Zelda games.
Gross. All right.
I thought you liked Zelda.
Oh, that's all of them. My favorite one is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Guess what game that is? That is a side scroll.
Of course it is.
It's the toughest Zelda game in existence. If you do that one,
You know, Hunter, I can tell your dad is
you learn-
very
you learn the
knowledgeable
origin
about
of the
Zelda.
beat. I am arrogant.
Because how hard he's miming with that answer.
I mean, he does have a bunch of the old Zelda games in general.
At least my father came back with the milk. That was dark,
The
Ali.
newest one I've ever played is the Super Nintendo.
Really, the Super Nintendo is the newest one you played.
A Link to the Past.
A Link to the Past.
Yeah. Wait.
I think that's one of the ones that my friend was trying to pressure me with.
I have the.
I started with Link's Awakening. That's awesome. You started with big no skills.
That Super Nintendo thing that Nintendo sold.
Mhm. Oh, nice.
You can stream that.
Yeah. I did. I got locked in. Anyways, rare my dad occurrence. I apologize.
So what I was saying, no skills, I actually started with Ocarina, but with Ocarina 3D in the 3DS. And then I had an interesting detour in which I played Link's Awakening and then bought A Link Between Worlds on release day.
Oh wow.
But yeah, don't worry. Again, I think that was very wholesome. And again, you can tell your father knows about this when he's like, did you know which is the best one? Zelda 2.
He loves his older games. Like that retro console thing that I mentioned. He mostly got it to play like a bunch of older games that he doesn't really have anymore. That don't really work.
Like, he bought a Raspberry Pi or...
Yes, actually.
What an insane Wave 3.
65! Oh my goodness, I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I have one as well. They're really nice. I remember one time, he had it set up for a while for like one of the Final Fantasy games, like, you know, one of the really old ones. And he had it up for hours on this like XP grind thingy where it was just like on a waterfall forever. I forget how it grinds XP that way, but it was.
The real gamers start with crossbow training.
Yeah, Alex, go take care of your wound. Sorry if I missed a few messages. We are very locked in on egg right now.
I hope everything goes well, Alex. Take care. I mean, you can forget, like, if it doesn't really hurt, you can forget about it and then be like, oh yeah, my hand or finger was bleeding.
Yeah, there's many times where I've ripped off like a scab, like a massive scab on like my arm or whatever, and like,
Yeah.
it's bleeding a little, and then I forget about it for like 10 minutes, and then like this is at school typically, and my friend is just like, "Hey, you're bleeding on your desk." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am." I remember distinctly a few times
Oh.
in like middle school, I just like licked it off my elbow, and they're just like, "No, don't do
It's
that."
like, oh, what a minor inconvenience.
Exactly. But like also my grandma, a nurse, like told me if it's not like bleeding insanely, just lick the blood off and you'll be fine.
I tried to play Ocarina, then my subscription ended and I didn't know what I was doing. If you can, try to give
It
that
is
game
fun.
a second chance. I tried playing Zelda 2 with a guide and didn't get very far. Like,
Yeah.
Zelda 2 is so incredibly unnecessarily convoluted. Zelda 2 is like that one game you see how to solve a puzzle in and you're like, bullshit.
Exactly. Like from what I can tell from you guys, this sounds like a game that like if I were to try and play this without a guide, I wouldn't get anywhere. I would
Yeah.
not get anywhere without a guide. Without anyone helping, I don't think I'd get anywhere past like the first tutorial. Because like from what you guys are saying, and I think I remember my dad playing it a couple times, I kind of remember how difficult it was to like even understand what was going on. Hello. You guys are not reassuring me that this is gonna be a fun game.
There's this one part in Zelda 2 that was something like, Ah, joke's on you. Turns out if you go to this faraway place and get a spell that turns you into a fairy, you can clip through this wall and get the actual item. It's like, what?
Some random nonsense. Like
Again,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I beat Zelda 2. I did enjoy Zelda 2. But let's be real. It sure is a game. It's complicated, it's convoluted. It's a very bullshitty game when it wants to be.
Yeah.
Ali, I don't think I have you added. You don't unless your name is Knack Frozen. I haven't played Castlevania actually. None of the games.
I think the only 2D side scroller I've ever enjoyed. Like, I am assuming Castlevania is a side scroller because I'm pretty sure it is. I think the only one I've enjoyed is DuckTales. Because I've been trying to like think of a side scroller I've enjoyed for a bit. I think that's the only one.
There was a game. I think I remember the name correctly. Yeah, there's this one super strange game called Kokoron, which is an old platformer from the NES.
Oh.
I randomly discovered it through a random YouTube channel when I was little. I learned how to download an NES emulator to play it. And is it a good game? Objectively, probably not. But I really enjoy the game.
Hell yeah.
I
As
would
long
like
as you
to
enjoy it.
revisit it at some point in the future.
Like, I can't name a...
Maybe I...
Never mind.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I got pushed into the fucking water.
Oh.
I lost what I was doing.
I was saying, like, maybe I stream it when I revisit it, and I'm like, guys, maybe Kokoron wasn't the masterpiece I thought it was. It's like a platformer in which you go through 5 different parts of the game, like regions, worlds, or something, and you have to create 5 different custom characters. When you can choose like their legs, head, ability.
Yeah.
And I thought it was super fun when I was a kid.
I mean, it kind of sounds fun. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, picture it. No, give me that egg. For you. Like, from what you've told me, it sounds similar to, like, some of the stuff that you can do in the Hat in Time, where you can just, like, change your ability with the hat. It's a very fun game. I really like that one.
I haven't played it, but I have been recommended this game a lot lately.
A Hat in Time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should play it. It's amazing. It is on the Switch with both of its DLCs. I do have that copy. I also have it on Steam. It's an amazing, adorable, cute little game. And it's so easy to pick up because it's very, like, straightforward on, like, how to do, like, the basics. And it's a nice 3D platformer. And also, the voice for Joker in Persona 5, also the announcer from Smash Bros, plays a character in that game. And the voice he uses for that character is so different from literally every other character he's ever voiced that you have a hard time believing it's him. Like, it sounds like he's trying to sound like David Tennant in, like, David Tennant's real Scottish accent. And that's the only hint I can give, and it's so...
Who was David Tennant? The one who played Doctor House, right?
No, the 10th Doctor of Doctor Who, but also Scrooge McDuck in the 2017 Doctor Who.
Who was the actor that played Doctor House? Because you told me about him last time.
Hugh something. Hugh Laurie, I believe? Please!
Nice.
So, were you laughing at, Firefly?
No, do not smell no skills like that, Ali.
Try doctor without that. Yeah.
What?
About your comment on the guy who played Doctor House, but also being Doctor Who. You're a little confused there. Firefly loves Doctor Who, so he finds this very amusing.
It's like for some reason, like I got confused because I really thought the name rang a bell.
Yeah.
It was like David Tennant. I have heard that name before. Where?
Oh, trust, he's in a lot of stuff.
For example, like any other show or movie?
I know he's in a bunch of other shows and movies. I don't know what they are because I haven't watched them. I don't typically watch live action things. This is something that my chat can't really comprehend for some reason. I don't really like looking at human people. I just don't. It disturbs me for some reason. And I know that's weird coming from someone who
Why?
has 2 girlfriends. I don't know. It just disturbs me to like look at people. Like when I'm with my girlfriend and like we're like looking at each other too long, I get like so creeped out. Like one of them turns on her camera a decent amount, and there was one time where she turned it on and she was doing work. She wasn't looking at me or the camera, but she was staring in the direction of the camera. And I had to beg her to turn her camera off because I was getting like creeped out by her like just looking towards the camera the whole time. I just don't like looking at people. People just freak me out for some reason. That's the only way I can describe it. Oh, Good Omens. He's in Good Omens, apparently. Of course, Firefly would know this.
I would say maybe the opposite of that. Like, I really like human interaction.
Well, no, I do too. I just don't like looking at people. That's the issue. It's everything but the looking that I can handle in long periods.
I think it's like when I mean human interaction, I mean like in a more like one-to-one IRL way.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind that either with even those two, but like even still, it's just like after a bit, I need to like look away. I need to look at something else because just staring at them and looking at them like the whole time, just, I don't know.
The way you described it, I imagine like your girlfriend looking at you like, Ali, can you post a Shmon Power emoji in the chat?
Oh, the one where the like little kitty thing is leaning forward?
No, not that one. That's the sniffing emoji.
Ow! Celio. Yeah, kinda. She was looking at her
That
computer
one.
like super locked in, so she kinda looked like angry, but she was just straight up focused. And so I was just like, Nicole, please. Please turn off your camera. You're scaring me.
Welcome back, Alex. One care complete, let's go. I'm so happy. Oh no. I don't know how I survived that.
Damn it. Oh. But yeah, like, my other girlfriend, we would, like, hang out a lot because she, like, lives closer to me. And we'd be, you know, like, I'd be making something. I'd be, like, making us lunch or dinner. And she's just staring at me. And I'm not even facing her. I'm like, cooking the whole time. But I can feel that she's staring at me like, Tyler. Tyler. Go on your fucking phone or something. Stop looking in my direction. Please. Like, it would freak me out. Like, one time she, like, didn't even bring her phone down with her. So there was, like, literally nothing else to do except for stare at me, apparently. And I sent her to the other room. Like, get the fuck away from me. Go away. Please.
You are expelled from the living room.
It's so weird that, like, there's no other way to describe it other than it freaks me out and I feel scared and intimidated. And I don't know why. Go, Sue. There you go. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we need to... No.
Nope. There we go. No. The thing is, with Tyler, because Tyler, like, controls her face better than Nicole, and we've been over this, okay? We've been over this, like, whole face thing before. Tyler can control her face better. She was, like, actually staring at me, like, the way that one would watch, like, their favorite pet or whatever, being like, aw, so cute. Like, you can see that she's, like, doing it in a positive manner. Nicole has resting bitch face to, like, the worst degree. So she just always looks angry if she's not, like, actively smiling.
Taylor is like evil and intimidating horse. Hey, Peter, the horse is here.
Exactly.
Also, after this one game, I'm only gonna do 2.5 hours of stream, so for this last half an hour, if anybody else wants to join, again, maybe Ali or Bubble or somebody, please tell us so we can do a last rotation in the room.
I just go painting. I remember that one extra work on this map with the Explosher. I would do that every wave one, just like paint basically the whole map. And I got pretty good with it. I was in a routine. I distinctly remember there was like one ship where, like, wave one, I'm painting the whole time. And this idiot just, like, kept following me and was just, like, booyahing in this way, being like, hey, can you, like, participate in killing the bosses? And I'm just straight up ignoring them the whole time, because, like, you guys can handle the, what is it, 7 bosses that show up? You got this. You don't need me. It's wave one. There's, like, no real danger.
Being fair, I understand the feeling of this person isn't fighting the bosses and putting the eggs on the basket.
Yeah. But then, like, you know how that one was, like, wave 2 was the mud mouths or whatever? The entire time in mud mouths, they did not bother me at all because they realized that I was painting, for the mud mouths. And that I, like, had a, like, I had the schedule down of the mud mouths, so I was able to, like, get to them pretty quickly, and they're just like, and I remember there was, like, because, you know, I wasn't playing with anyone in chat or whatever, so I could just, like, keep having the randos. They stuck around for a bit, and they never bothered me on wave 1 again. Because they're just like, oh, you're actually painting for a good reason. Never mind. That extra work, though, oh my goodness. The amount of people who took Explosher from me, and then during the mud mouths, were throwing bombs instead of using the Explosher on the mud mouth drove me insane. Because what do you mean you went out of your way to choose Explosher, and you're not using it for its singular purpose of being in this rotation?
Having a Mudmouth wave in extra work is like the most free thing ever.
Exactly, and you're not using the Explosher to exploit that? That's insane. Do we want to get on the wall, or? Oh, whoa, 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 hey. Oh, goodbye. Nope, I could not leave. No, get off me. You little fish. Well, this was a grillers.
Yep. It sure was. Mothership in wave 3 feels like a breeze after the griller wave.
I know, right? Also, isn't this the first one that has 3 Nightwave? Or is this the
I
second?
don't know, it is.
Because I feel like there used to be a formula to these where it's just like, the second and fourth waves were always night waves, but now it feels like they've switched it up in these last few extra looks that they've given us. Can you not get in my way? I didn't realize you were there until I picked up the egg.
Ese mates.
All I saw was egg, alright? I see egg and I lock in on egg.
The egg vision. The egg vision syndrome. Instead
Yes.
of brain, there's egg.
Exactly. No brain left, just egg. Give me that.
No thoughts, only egg.
Precisely. Nope, get off of that. Nice.
Perfect.
I don't think they need to guess that you're crazy, Alex, knowing the other things that you do, but sure.
Okay, the stinger didn't get to the land.
Nice. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, good one, Yosu.
Thank you. Nope. Goodbye. Help me. There we go. Big shots down. Oh my goodness. Let me get closer. There we go. Wait. My goodness. No. No.
Oh, good scrapper kill.
Go. At least we live.
Okay, Yosu's here where the big shots will appear. Most defeated. Scrapper taken care of. I will use my booyahs, one for when the two scrappers appear over there. The scrappers, the stingers. And probably the other one for steel eels. So the basket doesn't become crowded with them.
Yeah. There we go. Those eggs up. Nice.
Nice.
Where are those? Or are they not going to spawn because we don't have a high enough hazard for them?
Oh, they're not gonna spawn?
I think that might be the case because there's no double stinger at that one shore because our hazard is
Yep.
high enough. Damn. Let me up?
I was betrayed. I had a plan here.
Nice.
Now my booyah bombs feel like boo bombs. And since nobody replied earlier, I'm guessing nobody else wants to join. Therefore, we will be with the same room for the last 15-20-ish minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like, even though I understand that maybe for some people extra can be repetitive because the seed is fixed,
Yeah.
this being the first time I actually invest time and try to lock in extra work, I really enjoy that the seed is fixed and that you
I know,
can
right?
practice on spawns and everything, that you always have the same special. I have really enjoyed the whole experience.
Yeah, it's so nice having like a predictable thing. I will say though that when you do crazy hours like I used to, where it's just like, here's 18 hours across like 2 days of just the same map with the same rotation, the same weapon. That's when it gets boring. But when you do like moderate amounts, this is extremely fun. Also, yes, I am looking forward to that first rerun as well, because I didn't get to play too much of it, because that was, for those who don't know, the first extra work, you could only play with friends. You could not play with randoms. You could not
yeah.
solo queue in that. So, I had my friends, and we were playing for a bit, and then all of a sudden, a couple too many losses, and, the leader of the group at the time, who we don't talk to anymore because she was very rude to us. She like cussed us out for like not being coordinated with weapons we've never used. Left, and then we didn't have enough people. I only got like not even a first full rotation, like a 2-hour out of that one, and I'm so upset because I had no one else to play it with before I had to leave for vacation. Because like I was playing the night that I was supposed to leave for the airport. Like, literally, we were leaving the house at 3 a.m. that next morning. Just for, our vacation. And I was staying up all night just to play that with those people. And they ditched in an hour. They ditched in an hour! I just wanted to play the egg!
When did Nintendo change that? Like, when
Literally
did they
the
add
second
the
one.
possibility of solo queuing? Oh, it was in the second one.
I'm pretty sure because so many people complained about not being able to solo queue for the first one and being forced to do it only with friends and like forced to like find people to collaborate with. That was annoying. Oh, bless you. Are you okay?
I sneezed.
Sound like an aggressive.
And for some reason, I thought they took a bit longer, like 2 or 3. I couldn't
might
play
have
the
been,
first
but
one either.
It could have been the second one. It sounds like it was the second one from my memory, but it could have been, you know, third or fourth.
Imagine how crazy the high scores will get with the rerun extra works.
I can't wait. Like, the high scores are already crazy. Like, the minimum for bronze is equivalent to the minimum for gold in the first one. And it's just like, how bad can it get? Please, how bad can it get?
Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I will get a silver or golden bats ever.
Yeah.
With those high scores, but I still think it's very exciting to see how far people will get now that they have an extra weekend to train in that rotation.
Yeah. Ow. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, throw the X here.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Thrillers is just such a problem, and then everything else is fine. What are you talking about, Ellen?
Why is that a fun fact?
Because Alex is weird. Trust. Most of his facts are not fun.
I can see that.
It's just one of the tamer ones, if you can believe.
Uh-huh.
This is why I told you guys to behave. Not.
Nobody saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
yeah! Yes, I would cast you the hell for talking about calculus. No math in my fucking chat. Get that away from me. See?
I'm very scared of how that story will end.
No, he's just gonna like say a bunch
Now
of math
I'm
nonsense.
scared of how a fact that it's not fun looks like.
Bad progression. Can't leave those for that. Oh, I got stingered. Damn it.
No, how are you guys dead?
I don't know. Okay. That reminded me, like, I was like, oh damn. Because, like, yesterday, I went through so many bottles of water. I don't know why. Where's that singer? There it is. Excuse me. Don't think we have the hazards for...
I'm gonna go after the steelhead.
Alright. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Josu.
Help, Firefly. Thank you.
Oh, Grizzler. Thanks. Ugh.
I feel so betrayed by these stingers. Like, this is the only time I will feel happy when seeing one and they're not spawning.
I forget rotation it was, but like at the end of last year, there was some sort of rotation where it was like just whoops all stingers. Like we just kept getting so many stingers while we were trying to do our shifts that it was becoming a problem. Like a very, very apparent problem that there were just an abundance of stingers compared to every other boss. It was so weird.
I wouldn't be able to say which one it was, but I know a couple people who train with extra works. Like they see the strats and the seed. They download an Excel to analyze it. And
Yeah.
there was one extra work, I think maybe in summer or during the spring or something like that. that they were analyzing the Excel sheet and they were like, how are there so many of them?
Yeah. Because, like,
So
if
I
you
think
do
I
kill them
know
all...
which one are you talking about.
No, it wasn't even an extra work. This was just, like, a normal, like, weapon rotation on a normal map.
Oh, okay.
Because with extra work, as long as you kill them all immediately, you can get, like, 1,000,000 bosses to have spawned of each, like, type. But it was just so weird, because, you know, just normal rotation, normal weapons, and for some reason, we kept encountering so many stingers. Like, we'd kill them, and immediately, the second that the eggs spawned, there would be a new one spawning to take that exact one's place. It was so
These stingers
strange.
they were like, you know, that meme, the do you want to be my Valentine? Please, 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 please be my Valentine.
Yeah. Yeah, the stinger season. It was so weird. Because, like, there was, like, one time where we had a viewer who was constantly getting, like, attacked by steel eels the whole time. They just got, like, unfortunate so many times, and this was during a big run. And they're just like, the steel eels won't leave me alone. And they're just, like, cussing out every steel eel that they saw. And we couldn't really tell that there was an increase of steel eels. But then that one, because we were all being affected by the stingers. It felt like
What
something
happened,
had
Sally?
changed in their spawning.
What happens, Ali? We are like extra working. Like if you went AFK for a sec, like no, like you haven't missed on any special stuff.
We've just been yapping.
Yeah.
Yapping.
We have been doing layup. Hi,
Uh-oh.
Nikki, how are ya? It's been a while. How have you been? Have you been playing extra work this weekend?
Yay, the strat. I meant to hit Booyah, but whatever. Oh, hello, fishy. Funk, do you want to try this strat? or
Did
are
you
we
end up
going on the
playing
road?
Overwatch, Ali?
No. Where's that going? Uh oh.
Also, the daily question in case Nikki wants to jab with us. I'm
Hold
playing
on.
right now. Don't tell me no skills is with you.
Where's that killer going? No, you're not. You're not. Bad little fishy.
No, we lost the camera.
No.
Wait, what? What happened, Nikki? Like, do you have any allergies or something and you bought the wrong ingredient in Walmart or?
So...
So, like, you burned your right arm? I'm very sorry if I'm misinterpreting your explanation.
No, no, do not kill me. Nice.
Let's go. Good wave, guys. Oh, it's just so okay, okay. That's a relief. Like by that I mean like I was imagining something much worse. In that case, get some very well deserved rest, and I hope you can start like next week with some extra energy and feeling better. So if I may ask, what did you have for dinner yesterday?
Me or Nick?
Nikki, I mean.
Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I will not bother with this one.
Joshua, I need reviving. Thank you.
How am I the furthest one? Actually, I had pizza last night. You Italian fuck.
That's awesome.
We have, like, pizza baguettes. So imagine, like, a baguette cut, lengthwise, and then you just put pizza stuff on it. It's really good.
That sounds good, yeah.
It's a nice little...
Do you know what came to my mind while hearing that?
Mm.
Do you know that episode from The Simpsons in which Homer teaches Ned how he eats pizza, and it's like he makes a roll out of the pizza slice?
No, I have not. But that is a very interesting visual. Also, hi, Sleepy. I barely heard that.
Hi, Lucas. He always has soup, breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
Sorry that soup is just really good, okay? Soup is peak. Not my fault, alright? I'm doing good. We're just having egg time. If you want to join, you can in a little bit when Lonk gets off, because I did want to go a bit longer if Firefly was up for it. But otherwise, I still will be playing later when Foxy is online. Hello.
After this one game, I will play one more, and then I will hop off.
Alright.
Why are you all dead here next to me?
Well, at least we're next to you and not across the map.
You are so full of excuses.
Well, would you rather us be across the map where we couldn't put in any eggs? Because I can make that happen. Ow! How did I die?
We made it.
Also,
I love
Sleepy, how are you
how
doing? Sorry.
there isn't a single game in which I haven't met the 21 mark in Wave 1.
One would hope. I have had a few matches where we got like 20 or 19 because some people let eggs get away.
You also had a game where you got 22.
I'm still not over that because, like, how does it mess up the calculation? And also, how did the app know to correct it from 22 to 21? Just been bored all day?
Hey,
Fair enough.
Hunter. I know something funnier than 22.
Oh no, not this.
23.
Ah. Alex, stop touching it. Stop touching your cut, and it won't get worse.
Don't do that. I understand this is such a human urge we have of, oh, I'm gonna like scratch my wound and it will open again, but don't do it. Think of your red cells. They are doing their best. Or like your skin cells.
Alex, do we have to put the cat cone on you? I will not kill Firefly. Firefly is a good mod. You, however, are a very disobedient test subject who should probably go to turret therapy soon. Just saying.
That sounds like he's already preparing the cat cone.
New punishment for the test subjects is cat cone. Thank you for the idea, Firefly. The bad test subjects get the cat cone. I'm your smartest test subject. I know how to make thermite. Yeah, okay.
The cone of shame.
Yeah, cone of shame. We're gonna put it on your neck, on your hands, on your ankles. Everything. Everything gets cone of shame. You can't move.
I mean, you're gonna turn bro into Patrick Star at that rate.
Hell yeah. How do you feel about your Patrick Star transformation, Alex? I think it's a soothing punishment. Firefly, do you want to kill that one again? He can go
Why,
down for
Alex,
another 10
why?
minutes. He can go down for another 10 minutes.
And it's a rhetorical question, do not answer that question.
The second I die again, so do you, Alex.
Bro is using Destiny Bond.
There he goes. We need to make a hotkey to time out Alex specifically.
You're gonna create a macro for a gaming mouse
Yep.
to
Yes.
ban Alex.
Yes, I will.
As a fun story, like, I have a Razer mouse, and you know how most of today's gaming mice have like side buttons you can
Yeah.
customize and stuff? I never bothered to actually customize the buttons and using macros because I felt lazy, you know, like I want to just use my PC. I don't want to dwell into settings and buttons and configuration.
Yeah.
But this last week I finally did, and I'm really, really, really enjoying my mouse right now.
Exactly. It's so much fun. Like, in Portal 2, in the co-op campaign, there are some buttons that you need to like press for co-op communication. It's like an indicator kind of thing. Like you point at something with the button and it puts a marker there for your teammate to see. And you can like bring up a timer and everything. It's very convenient. I have it set to one of my extra mouse buttons in the game. It's so easy when it's the mouse button instead of whatever stupid keyboard key Valve set it to. I love it. I also used to set the camera that way before I realized I can just put my phone on a phone stand, tilt it sideways, and press and hold the tab button forever. So that way I can always see the partner view.
Interesting. What are you sniffing, Ali?
Oh, hello then, Yako.
What's that swamp cooking? It's fun because, like, I know
gamble.
there's one. Again, I'm specifically speaking about Razer because I like that brand
Yeah.
for my sound
No!
keyboard.
No!
So
Sorry.
they have this one mouse called the Razer Naga. And it has like a very big number pad in, well, a button pad in the side, and it's technically a mouse built in to have a lot of macros and functions and stuff. But I was seeing that mouse, and it's like, I don't know if I would really be comfortable with that mouse, because for me, for my muscle memory, parts of the process with these configurations is to learn the buttons by position. If you have a perfectly number pad-esque distribution, I wouldn't be able to learn it as well.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being like, okay, to use this one macro, I need to go to row 2, button 4.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen the
not the
ones with
same
like
as-
10 buttons. That's overkill.
Yeah, it's like, it's not as intuitive as, okay, this is the button I press with my left thumb,
Yeah.
or the one in the right side, or the one below the wheel. Hi, onion milk tea.
That's the girlfriend who stares and has the resting bitch face. Hello, girlfriend who spooks me. How is
No
evil?
girlfriend who spooks him. No, don't call the cops, Ali. Run away, onion.
Yeah, Nicole, we were talking about the like people freak me out thing again. So I had to bring up the time where we were on Discord and you had your camera on and you scared the crap out of me for like 10 minutes or whatever. Evil is evil, of course. I mean, it's the day after Valentine's Day. There's probably some people being like, hey, I know yesterday was Valentine's Day, but you know, gotta get my girlfriend something to pretend that I care.
For onion, you're using her as an example, like, talking about things that creeped me out. The other day, my girlfriend... For onion.
See the message about how you feel? Oh dear god. Did you send other things?
I am sniffing chat. You will post the sniff check.
Nicole, be
Why,
quiet.
Ali? You are mean.
Yeah, your default expression is just to stare intensely. I love you, but no.
Oh, you're still here, Leo.
I am
What are
shocked
you
that
doing today? Are you still working on your wax seals?
Another big shutdown. Maybe this time I can. Nope. 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 Why do I bother? Why do I bother doing anything when there's Scrapper around? eating a obscene amount of curry. Well, curry is good. So. At least you're having some good food.
I love curry.
I haven't had curry. Last time I had like a properly seasoned one was at the mall at the food court at the mall. There we go. Oh.
No!
Oh, you're at your brother's. Oh, I'm shocked. Yeah, Sleepy, you gotta get on it.
Let's go, Leo. I love your seals. F, Yosu, indeed.
Yeah, I know your big brother. I assumed as much.
Why are you injured, Leo? What happened? So yeah, I'm gonna hop off to start making dinner. Are you gonna still stream, Star?
Well, because Firefly is getting off, no. But I will be streaming later.
Okay,
When you guys are
in that
asleep.
case, I think I know who I can stream today.
Yeah.
It's this one streamer called Doctor 1297.
That was nice. Hold on. Like doctors in DR or
No, like the full word. Doctor.
Doctor.
He's also playing Salmon Run, and I'm happy to see him here in the raid list because he usually streams much later because time zone. So
Yeah.
I don't really coincide with him very often.
Oh,
So yeah,
nice. Yeah, we can raid them.
let's raid Doctor. And thank you all so much for being here. It's been a really lovely stream. It has gone by so fast.
Yeah. I mean, it's Salmon Run. Salmon Run's pretty fun. Regardless.
Yeah, I have loved Extra.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. You're all amazing. Thank you, Hunter, for being here, for keeping me
Yeah.
company
Of course.
during the egging.
Yes. The egg time.
And yeah, give Doctor some love. Bye.
Bye bye everyone on Longsend. Real quick everyone on my end as we're starting the raid. We are doing a night stream with Foxy tonight. I don't know when we're starting it exactly, but it should be maybe an hour before the final rotation. So around 7 p.m. EST, the normal times. Or maybe 6, who knows. But I will see you guys later for more extra work and for Anarchy, because we're probably just gonna play Anarchy for like an extra 4 hours, which will be a lot of fun. But yeah, I will see you guys another time. Bye bye. Let's go say hi.